welcome to the second video on CSS. CSS is the way that you're going to customize and make your page look different or unique or more how you want your page to look, as opposed to a basic, basic layout. So let's see if I think I have a basic layout. I picked it up. See, this is it's white and green and it looks great, but let's say I wanted to make it more my corporate colors. This is how I figure things out and how I do it, even though I don't know CSS. But I do have a logical mind, and so I figured out some things. So basically, if you go to, let me show you a page that it has CSS. I got the pages up already. Go to courses, and we're going to go to my there we go, up here, and watch it spin. It's been pretty fast today, so should be up any second. Maybe I jinxed myself. There we go. Not too bad. Oh, these are supposed to be orange. I have to go back and change those. Those are supposed to be round, oval, and orange. I think I showed that in the last video, so we will leave that I'll fix that on my own, because I want to show you how to find the things that aren't on Xperiencify. So basically, this, as I said, once again, this is the color. You can add the color. You have the line. And see, I have the line orange and blue. I wanted to change that to be blue, but I realized that's actually a graphic. So I couldn't do that. So, but the things like this is blue and this is orange. And somewhere I have an orange button. If I go into the courses, is that where it is? Go to one training. And if you go, oh, well, maybe I will. I want to change these to orange. I think I did. I guess must have not started. I must have not saved. Is it in here? Oh, there we go. See, I did my buttons. See, these are changed. And as I said, I'm going to go back and change those later too. But we're not going to do this one. I'll do my little fixer-uppers on that page later. I'm going to go back. Is it back? No, I still have it there open. It's right here. So anyway, I have one course that, take that out right now. This course I'm going to, I want to change. I want to update. I want to make it look prettier, even though it looks really nice as it is. It's nice and clean. But as I said, my corporate colors are orange and blue, so I want to keep it to that. So I have a color picker here. So I'm going to pick up my oranges, and I'll do my blues later. We'll just start with oranges. So I am going to first go to, this is Xperiencify's customizing CSS page. And Murray is awesome. He is on it. Xperiencify is so the best program I have used. And it's still so young. It's just getting better and better every day. When I did my last video, we had like a couple of these here, and he's added so many CSS where you could just copy and paste. So if you want to customize the bottom XP bar, you just go here and you can find your coding, all these, and just copy and paste them. So that is the first step in customizing your page, because Xperiencify has made it so easy to do it. They have the coding, they have different things, but there may be something that you haven't found that you want to change. And that is what I'm going to show you, my roundabout, not knowing CSS way on how I found some things to change. Okay, like a good one is let's see if I can find it. I know they have it. It's the button. Okay, I'm just gonna show you how I did it. It's usually here. Customize no. Anyway, I know it's in here. I know they have coding in here. So check here first. But I want to go to this is the page that I'm going to change. And I'll just show you some of the ways I found. As I said, it's easier if you find it on his page, on the page Murray did, or Xperiencify did. But this is how I found it, and it's kind of just common sense or using a little bit of deduction. So let's say I wanted to change this. As I said, the coding is there, and then you can just copy it. But let's say you didn't know that. What you could do is just right click, you go to inspect. Then when you go to inspect, you wait till it loads. You see here, and there goes the coding you need. And there goes the color. And I'm going to copy from this little thingy, I forget what it's called, up to right to there. Copy the whole thing. I'm going to copy. And then I'm going to go to, do I have the, no, this is the wrong course. Let me go to emotional intelligence. See, I have my page here where I'm working on the information. This is the page that I'm looking at where I want to change, and these are just some of the other pages that are helpful. Did I click on it? Courses. It's usually not that slow. There we go. Click there. And where you find the CSS is towards the bottom. And then we go to CSS. And I'm going to enable it so we can change it. And then this is the first thing I'm going to put in. This is that little button on the side. And so I know this is the color. And this is probably not the right orange. Where is my color picker? This probably isn't the right orange, but it works for right now. I'll change it to my corporate colors later. Copy. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to just change that one coding. Paste. Okay, got there. So then I go back here. I want to see if it worked. All I got to do is refresh. There we go. And it's orange. Let's say I want to kind of do the back of, I see this here. And I don't know if you could tell from the video that this is, just a little bit off white. But let's say I want to make it a bright color. So I'm going to go back to inspect. And then I'm going to scroll around here and see if I can see page. I think it's page banner. I'm not positive. But what's nice is if it doesn't work, it's either it's highlighting it. If it doesn't work, you just delete it and try something else. So I'm going to go copy. And I'm going to go back to the CSS. I'm going to throw in a couple extra lines because I like to keep them nice and separated. And I'm going to take the color, which once again is right there. You do have to be able to realize what the color is. Go back to my color picker. And because I want it to be very noticeable, we'll do the same orange. It's pretty dark, but let's do this one. This one's bold, so it's telling me, pick me. Copy. And we're going to do paste. Oh, now this you got to notice that the semicolon is gone. So I want to make sure I go back there, make sure that semicolon there. The coding does have to be pretty much exact, but got that in. So I'm going to go back to the page, and let's see if that is the right place. If it isn't, it just won't change, or something else will change. I've had it where the whole background page changes to orange. Woohoo! That was pretty hideous. Oh, it is. Okay, so that was that one. So basically what I did is I just I right-clicked on anything that I wanted. Like, You could do these. But I'm trying the button. This is the one I'm going to inspect. A. Okay, it said. What did it say? Inspect. It's going to just resoup. I wanted to see what it said. Oh well, it didn't. So we have the button here. We have media in holder. Let's see if I can see something that looks like it's colored off white. Okay, there. See, the color matches. Ha! That is going to be it. So I'm going to once again take it from the top of that little box to the bottom. Copy. And go back to there. I'm going to just throw in a couple more blank lines. Paste. And let's change this to, let's change it maybe to, go color picker. We'll do a blue. I don't know if the text is white or not. We'll see. So I'm going to change okay, now background color. Okay, the background color I want to be blue. Oop, undo. Oop, undo. Didn't have it. I don't want that. I want to make sure I keep that. Let's go from this side. Oh, there we go. Paste. Okay, that looks right. So I'm going to go to, I'm going to look at because the color, that may be the text color. So we will see. I'll go back down. Refresh. And scroll down to where the button. Oh, see, there you go. Oh, that is hard to see. So then I'm going to go back there. Excuse me. And we're going to do just a little off-white, or maybe just white. We'll just do FFF. FFFFF is pure white. So we're going to just go, just like 0000 is pure black. Or is it pure black? Anyway, we're going to go back to that coding, and I'm going to put that white here and see if that changes the text to white. It's just playing around. If it doesn't, I just delete that little coding, and it's right back to how it was. Okay, scroll back down. Yep, see, there you go. So basically, that is my way to do anything on here. As I said, once again, I just right click on what I wanted to change. Oh, actually, let me do this. There we go, because I know that's the one. Right click, inspect. This one's super easy. Just copy, paste, and done. That is my, not idiot, because I figured it out. I'm not an idiot. My layman's way of finding how to change CSS. Let's even change this to something really. We'll just go back to orange, because orange and blue. Back to this one, the medium one. This is the last one I'm going to do, just to show that you could just. Oh wait, we'll do another thing. So then we're going to change the color, right? Because that's all. Oops, undo. I thought that was. Make sure I get the right paste. I must have a. Hopefully that works. And then we're going to go back and see if it's orange. Refresh, because it's not just colors that you can change too. That's why I decided not to quit quite yet, because I'm in a good one to show just how you can change anything. Okay. It will change it to orange, that I'm sure. Okay, go back down to the here, go click, There you go. It's orange. But now I'm going to take that same line and let's say I want it thicker. Let's do let's double it. It's going to be twice the size of the one. If you do this, you have to do it to both colors. You have to, but you'll see. So I now make that twice as thick. So I go here and I'm going to refresh. And scroll down. Click. See, it's twice as, of course, I would want to do this side too, which is the same thing. We'll leave the same color, but we will quickly make it the same size. Because, yeah, I guess you could, I'd make it the same size. Come on, my mouse is acting up. There we go. So I'm going to copy, once again, go back, 1, 2, paste, make this 16, and then go back and go refresh one last time. Because hopefully by now you have the idea. I'm just right-clicking, inspecting, finding the code, and then changing it. Now, there has been things that I have not been able to figure out, and some things that you can't change. See, there you go. And if I do this, it's now the same size, double the size. I changed this. Is easy. This is just, right-click, and changing it, right-click and change, inspect. I'm not going to change it, but, finding that code. But like one thing, let me close this. You can't see it. That I noticed is I wanted this to be orange and blue. And I figured from the coding, because I did the right-click and inspect, that it is a picture. It's green ball ping, a PNG. So I couldn't change the color on that one. So I have, everything orange and blue, but I couldn't do that. There are, as I said, there are some things that I haven't figured out how to change, but I will by just looking at the coding. It just means I haven't found that right coding. And as I said, what's nice is if you mess up anything or it makes it look funky, you just delete that little section or turn it off completely, but it's still there. So if I turn it off completely, it goes all back to default. See, it goes back to default, or I could turn it back on because all of the information is still there. And then it goes back to color. As I said, you could change the clocks. I'm going to go do that now in my other course since I figured out, it's not how I wanted it to look. As I said, I had it pretty cool. They had, I picked Murray, Xperiencify's round ones and I changed the color to orange. And then I decided to play with the sizes just from the coding of the circle, and so I made it more oval, and it was pretty cool. It's fun. That's how I started figuring out the CSS, just by playing around. So I would highly suggest play around with everything. Maybe you want that background to be pukey yellow, or maybe you want things to be your colors. It's super simple. As I said, hopefully this helps get you started and see that, you could probably, even though, as I said, by far the easiest one is to go to Murray's page, Experience. I keep saying Murray because he does such a good job, but Xperiencify's page, and copy and paste what you want because it's the most simple. You can still edit, change just like I did. But if there are parts that you see on there that aren't on his page, that is how I found them. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them below. Don't forget, well, I may put this on a different channel because this is my Desk Demon channel. But for now, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.